how does Ryan start this? Ryan's not here this week or this month, I guess. So it's just me and Josh. So bear with us. Um,
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Something like that.
Hello, everyone. and Welcome to the MC Parks meeting for October. Today's date is, I had to think about what month it was. Today's date is October 2nd, 2024. Uh, Josh, how are you doing? I'm joined by Josh. Joined by, yeah, I said that right. Joined by Josh. No.
Oh boy, this is off to a fantastic
uh,
start.
Josh is joining me today. Tonight, rather. It is nighttime. It is 9 o'clock. 9:01 actually. We're a little late. It is 9:01 p.m. Josh is joining me tonight. Ryan is going away soon, or he's already gone away,
I'm
and he's
pretty
not.
sure he's already gone away. I thought he was like gonna do plane stuff like today or
Oh yeah,
yesterday,
yeah.
plane
He
achievement stuff.
he may be away. He told me once where he was going, and I have forgotten. But that's okay. He's allowed to live off the grid. Me being the grid. Um, so Josh, how are you doing? Is what I meant to get to.
Better. I may have had COVID over the weekend. I didn't actually test, but I was very sick. But I'm better now, or getting there.
I'm glad you're doing better. Next, we will ask the chat. Chat, how are you guys doing today? That's also important. Alrighty, what do we got here? We got fantastic, we, dandy, good, all good, good you, surviving, good, good, doing good, watching the Panthers game, sleepy, my tummy hurts, sleep, phenomenal, wow. We
I
got
vibe
slash
with all the
stop.
people saying sleep.
I am doing good. I'm gonna get Panda Express for dinner, so I am happy. Good, excellent. I love this range of to take on the month and to um I guess get spooky, right? We're saying do good, but I think we're gonna get spooky, Josh. Does that feel right to you? Does that sound correct?
Well, it is October.
It do
Barely,
be
but it
October,
is.
as I said 2 minutes ago.
So that seems about right.
It seems about right. I think we should begin discussing some of our.
Christmas.
Yes, let's dive right into Christmas, guys. Uh, is there a holiday before that the parks typically celebrate that we should maybe talk about?
What do we do for Thanksgiving?
Believe it or not, nothing. But I was thinking about something recent. um, I guess I'll tell you later. This is not a meeting chat, but I was thinking of a fun thing we could do for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe stay tuned. We're a little off the rails today, guys. Um, no. On a more serious note, we are avid celebrators of Halloween here on MC Parks, and we spent last month prepping some pretty cool things for you guys for the month of October. And I just want to know, do you guys want to hear what some of those things are? If
I
not,
don't
we
know if
don't.
they do. Yeah.
If not, we we don't have to. I don't want to push anything. It sounds like chat's a little mixed. We have some yes, nah, no, yes, sure, why not, and not really. It just
How do I make a poll? This is what I want
um
to know.
it sounds a little mixed, but we'll go through and do it anyways. Um Usually at this time we have some pretty cool things to share with you guys. So I want to first discuss Halloween Horror Nights. Uh, before I discuss that, though, I do want to share that the team is working on a lot of things. We have a lot of rides being worked on, a lot of things in production, a lot of moving parts and pieces. Because of that, there was discussion on if we should even do Halloween Horror Nights this year. And there was serious consideration of just skipping it entirely. That is not what we're going to do, but we're going to spice it up a little bit. All of our houses this year are going to be repeats from previous years. So, starting this Friday night, we will be hosting an opening ceremonies at 9:30 p.m. on October 4th, and that will be the opening of 5 pre-existing HHN houses that we've done in the past, the tribute store, and then we'll be having some additional scare zones and photo ops. Those 5 houses are going to be Dead Man's Pier, Ghostbusters, The Thing, Death Tension, and the Custom House Ghoul Factory. We are also going to have a Ghostbusters scare zone, a Beetlejuice photo op area, and a Beetlejuice scare zone. So that's some of the repeat stuff. We got some cool things about the scare zones is they're all brand new and custom. So it's going to look a little bit. I think I used the word off kilter earlier today in a team meeting. It's a little bit different from what the scare zones will usually look like. We allowed the team to, mostly Brennan actually, to sort of flex those creative muscles a little bit, and really dive into making a cool experience for you guys. We are also reusing one of the Vamp scare zones. This will also be put in an announcement on the Discord probably later tonight. Now, we got a whole bunch of other things going on. So that is HHN opening ceremonies this Friday at 9:30. Now, I know what you're thinking. 9:30 Friday night, that's pretty far away from now. I got something a little bit sooner, and I literally mean a little bit sooner because also on Friday, but at 5 p.m., we are launching a bunch of new seasonal based achievements. So these are going to be limited time achievements. They're going to include riding specific rides and shows, group activities with other guests, participating in scavenger hunts, experiencing events, and more. And the deadline for those will all be November 6th. For example, one of those achievements is going to be riding Haunted Mansion Holiday every single day through the rest of the month, starting on Friday at 5 p.m. You might have also paid attention to the fact that I said that we're doing scavenger hunts. Our wonderful team has hidden 200 pumpkins around Disneyland and Disney California Adventure. So about 100 in each park. So starting this Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern, you'll be on the hunt for all 200 of those pumpkins. If you find 100 in one park, you will get a park point payout for completing that half. If you find it in both parks, at the end of the season, you will also get a fun prize. Outside of that, some other events we're doing. We are doing a spooky ride-a-thon, which will be offering an 80.0 park point bonus on a medley of attractions on October 12th. The reason it's 80.0 is because it spells out boo.
Boo.
We're also doing a costume party on October 18th. So that'll be a fun combination of costume contest and also a fashion show. To coincide with that, we are releasing some awesome new merchandise models, including some fun wearables, including some of those are like things that are very out of the scope of what we normally would allow people to wear. Some of it's a little bit like obstructive. We'll have more on that soon, though. In addition to all of that, October 25th through 27th, we will be celebrating Oogie Boogie Bash by having interactive villain treat trails. We'll be doing returning characters from previous Oogie Boogie Bashes and even some new ones. This will also be alongside some event-exclusive merchandise and an event-long Park Point bonus at California Adventure. On top of all of that, Emerald Pines Trick-or-Treating is going to be back on October 26th, 27th, and 31st this year. We do not have specific times for those yet, but I will post those once we have those locked in. Let me see. What else do we got? Ride Overlays already open is not Hyperspace Mountain. Space Mountain Ghost Galaxy has
Wrong
returned.
season.
Yeah. And that's coinciding with Haunted Mansion Holiday also being open as per usual. Hollow Wishes has already started showing every day at 6 p.m. Now that we are fully in the Halloween season on MC Parks, those times will be expanded starting this weekend. We'll post that in Discord once we have those locked in. If you haven't caught the Dapper Dans yet, I invite you to go and listen to their Halloween set list on Main Street. They play every hour on the half hour. And then, yet again, I just want to mention that we have new and returning holiday merchandise, including our new Halloween costume collection at the Emporium this Friday, October 4th, starting at 5 p.m. Now, I was tabbed out reading all that stuff, so I wasn't seeing what everybody was saying. How do we feel about everything? How do we feel about all of those announcements? Woo, wonderful. Josh, you may know this, but there's one line of that I didn't read yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one line of the announcement I haven't read yet is, stay tuned for more news and announcements throughout the month. So we're not done yet, but that is all that we are sharing right now.
You're telling me there's more?
There is, in fact, more coming later this month. I also want to share that the team has been working really hard on a couple of very, we'll call them high priority projects. And I have recently seen some of the progress on those high priority projects, and you guys are in for an incredible rest of 2024 on MC Parks. We have some of the greatest attractions we've ever made debuting throughout the end of this year, and it's gonna be real fun when we start getting people on those rides and to visit those experiences. So stay tuned. We will be sharing all sorts of cool stuff. Let me see. Is there anything else I want to show off or talk about? Josh, can you get up the top 10 rides and riders list while I'm scrubbing through
Right.
this
Almost
I forgot about that till 10 seconds ago.
I don't even remember if we do the top 10 of the month. I assume it's the month at this point.
Yeah. I don't want to go through all the achievements, but I quickly wanted to mention some of them. So some of them are going to be things like visit the Dapper Dans and listen to their Halloween set. And I already mentioned the Haunted Mansion Holiday one. There are some exciting new types of achievements that involve doing things with other people. We're starting to expand what the achievement infrastructure is, and the Halloween season is a really great opportunity for us to test those. So I'm excited to have us start running through that. Are we all clear on the Halloween focused events? Did I leave any room for confusion, or are we all good? Seems like we're good. Getting some all goods in chat. This is what we call stalling while Josh pulls up the rides and riders
Yeah, these
list.
things take a little while to load
Uh,
sometimes.
Ace of Spades, we have no plans for that right now. Uh, the costume contest does not need to be something unique to you. In fact, you can just mostly use like MC Parks items as your costume if you want. Let me think if there's anything else to share over the last month. September was a really cool month because we August was such a sprint to the expo, and I think most of the team just needed like a second to breathe. And September provided a really good opportunity for us to do that while still progressing on those like big landmark projects. While Josh is getting that up, I'll run through a couple of these questions. I have no update on Tiana's. The stuff in the expo is the most recent stuff for that. Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout is not currently opening. I have no update today on the cruise line.
All right, I've got
Jack
it.
said, I feel like September slipped by. It did slip by very quickly. All right, Josh, do you want to read it or do you want me to?
Oh, we could do either.
If you want to send it to me, I can. If you want to read one, I'll read the other.
Okay, sure. There you go.
Alrighty. You want to go first or you want me to?
I'll go first. I'll do the rides.
Go for it.
Okay. Is everyone ready? Here we go. 10th place this month. I didn't actually check if there are any ties, so I'm just hoping that's not. 10th place this month. Disneyland's Pirates of the Caribbean. 9th place this month, because it's written literally every single time Happily Ever After is on. It's the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover. I forgot to read the numbers. People Mover has 454 rides. Pirates has 425. 8th place this month from Disney California Adventure. It's the Incredicoaster with 510 rides. 7th this month from Epcot. It's Living with the Land with 560 rides. 6th place this month from Magic Kingdom Park. It's the Mad Tea Party with 591 rides. I'm not sure I've seen Mad Tea Party in the top 10 very often, but I guess it's good to get some variety in there. Number 5 this month, also from Epcot. It's Test Track with 604 rides. Everyone trying to get their achievements in. Number 4 this month, also from Epcot, it's Spaceship Earth with 629 rides. 3rd this month, from Disney California Adventure Park, fresh off of breaking every box office record going, it's Inside Out Emotional Whirlwind, 645 rides. Walking literally 10 steps away, also from Disney California Adventure, it's Silly Symphony Swings with 692 rides at 2nd place. And in 1st place, from Disneyland Park with 965 rides, so a little under or a little over 200 more than Silly Symphony. It's the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. I don't know if that one's been the top place ever before either.
Yeah. My favorite thing, I haven't looked at this list often in a while, and I think this is my first time seeing it since the number of players was added right next to the total number of times it's been ridden. Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, 965 rides, and it's only been ridden by 50 players, which means that one person is probably doing the lion's share of that. But
I'm kind of
that,
curious if
yeah.
like some of these rides are getting inflated because one of the achievements is ride a ride while you're on the leaderboard.
Yeah,
And
100%.
so a lot of these sort of lower leaderboard rides are getting promoted into higher tier ones for that achievement.
Yeah, I'm surprised none of the volcano base slides are on the list because I know that those are all pretty low also.
I don't
But
think this is all Disney rides too,
yeah,
which is
yeah.
shocking.
But our monthly top riders, number 10 at 1,072 rides is Pato Slays. Oh, Josh, you gave me the hard one. You took the easy one. Just reading the
Yeah, no,
ride
I
names.
I strategized that out. I didn't want to say the username.
I say these much less often than Ryan does, so pardon me if I butcher any names. In ninth place with 1,081 rides is Zer P4 U Ots. There's no way that's right.
There's
Uh,
no there's no way there's a pronunciation for that one.
yeah.
Is it backwards for something? I don't know.
Uh,
No, I
neither
don't
here
think
nor
so.
there. Number 8 at 1160 is going to be James A. Garza 11. Number 7 at 1,254 is Mr. Skinny P himself, Skinny Pancake 25. Number 6 at 1,267 is Miniolody. I don't know how to pronounce that one.
Oh, I know how to
Miniolody.
pronounce it, but I
Sure.
keep forgetting how to pronounce it.
I hear
I think
Ryan
it's like
say it
mini
once.
Lodi or something.
Yeah, Miniolody. Sure. Number 5 at 1,278 is going to be Wyatt Care Bear. This is next one's an easy one. Number 4 at 1452 is Sunglasses. Number 3 at 1482 is Bubbles Ducky. Number 2 at 1561 is Neb_25. And number 1 at 2,832, BTW Froggy. Congratulations to our top 10 riders and also our top 10 rides for the month of September. We shall now do the fun part where we open the floor to any questions. Unless, Josh, you have anything you want to discuss.
No, I got nothing.
Perfect. Alrighty. So if you have any questions, I do want to preface if your question is when is blank thing opening? If I haven't set a date yet, we have none currently planned.
Or a time frame. We have some time frames.
Yeah.
No, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument.
It's been a while since somebody has worked on any of the Buzz Lightyear attractions, so we have no idea on a time frame anytime soon. Any plans for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind? Yes, as we discussed in the Expo keynote, there is some light work happening on it, but it's still a while away. Neb, it is something that we're actively working on. There's a pretty large refactoring of the entire inventory system that Ryan's tackling, but that's a hot minute away also. Josh, I'll let you tackle this next one. What ship will be sailing for DCL?
Disney Fantasy is what it'll be starting us off, and we shall see from there.
Any work done on Jungle Cruise? Yes. We're actually rebuilding the entire west or left half of Magic Kingdom. So Jungle Cruise is part of that work. Any other questions? Can I have a cookie? I don't know. Can you? I'm not sure of your dietary restrictions. Any new races? Nothing today, but maybe in the future. We have some new achievements and things and mini games being worked on. Any progress on pin trading and autographs? I unfortunately am not the guy to ask for that, and
I want to say the answer is probably not much, but
yeah,
I don't know. Ryan, wait till
I think
next
I
month
think
when Ryan is
pin
here.
trading before autographs definitely, but how's progress on Forbidden Journey? Non-existent. uh, Mr. Mortimer, who has been the lead doer of most things in Galaxy's Edge, has expressed interest in a Harry Potter attraction once Galaxy's Edge is done. So I don't know which one that'll be. It is up to him, but he has interest in working on one of them. So we'll see. We'll see what's up. Anything on walk around characters? Yeah, characters periodically will do meet and greets, or they'll just be walking around the parks. No set time for any of them. There was some light discussion on adding in like an event channel on Discord and like a notification ping for when meet and greets and events are happening. Um, Nothing that we've actioned yet. Um,
But yeah, they definitely come on. They can only come on if they have a cast member handler with them, though, or a
yeah.
few. So it's sort of up to when the cast members are available, and fall is a little bit busy for a lot of them.
Uh, Next up, will Galaxy's Edge have custom lightsabers? Yes. Um, any possibility of parades getting added into the future? We periodically will do cavalcades. We actually were trying to get one out for Halloween, but we are prioritizing some new rides and attractions that I think you guys will like a little bit more than a limited time event cavalcade. So we sidebarred that and we prioritized some other things for it. Um, any plans on the creative server? No. Nothing in the plans right now. Um, there is some server optimizations we need to do and some refactoring on how some things are handled. Just not in the cards for right this second. Uh, any chance lag reduce is happening? Uh, don't answer this. W Galaxy.
I I get the leg reduce question. I don't. I think the W Galaxy is in relation to when we answered the lightsaber building
Heard.
question.
Um,
Uh, I mean, we're always trying to optimize for better performance. But there's a lot of factors, including your own personal machines that play into lag and stuff.
are you in need of builders? Yeah, we're always hiring. Come on down.
Always, always,
Feel
always.
free to throw your name out there. Uh, our hotels being remade? We're always working on everything except the things that we're not.
We did
We
just
recently
open a new
reopened
hotel. Yeah.
the Contemporary Resort. Um, there is some interest from some people on the team on picking up some other hotel projects in the future. We have a very full slate this fall and winter. I will say that the team is working on a lot of ride and attraction based projects, and we have been very busy pushing those things over the line. Is Savvy's and Droid Depot going to cost park points? Yes, I don't
Yeah.
have a number, but the answer is probably a decent amount because in Savi's workshop, you're going to be able to create your own custom lightsaber. And in Droid Depot, you are creating a a pet type experience where you are customizing what your droid looks like, and then it'll follow you around.
I think at the expo we mentioned it would cost a decent chunk of change to
Yeah,
get some of those.
so it'll be quite expensive. How goes progress on Mummy and ET? Um, hmm, interesting.
I
Mummy,
don't know. No idea.
no idea. We'll see if he gets his cup of coffee. ET, maybe later this fall, maybe winter. I don't know. There's really no timeline on that. The stuff that's there in ET looks really good though. How hard is it to get into building?
Depends how good of a builder are you.
Yeah, really comes down to that. What do you think the team is most excited to release? We have a project that we're working on right now that we don't want to say the name of it, but we just call it Redacted, and I think that that is like outside of like Rise, I think it's the most fun the team has had talking about a project, just because we just keep saying Redacted. um, and I think we're all excited to finally be able to talk about that. Because like
I
in
didn't even
meetings,
get in on the ground floor of that joke, so it took me a little bit.
yeah. But in meetings, we're just like, how goes Redacted? And sometimes we'll use code words. Like I think we tried to like get code words off the ground when we were working on like Happily Ever After and like stuff back then, and it never really worked. Um, Also, like it didn't matter, but I think we're calling said project Redacted for not wanting to jinx it, but it's very good. Um, where are we at?
But like
Josh, is there a
different
project you're
members,
excited for?
I was gonna say different members of the team are excited about different types of projects. Like
Yeah.
Moore is excited about Rise, and
The answer is
some of
almost always
some of the
whatever
other
people are
people are excited
actively
about
working
Redacted.
on, right?
Yeah,
Like if you're working on Redacted, you're excited about that. If you're working on Galaxy's Edge, you're excited about that. There's a group of people that are excited about the land pavilion opening. It's whatever people are working on, they're excited for.
I mean, I'm excited for Redacted to open, but I do think Galaxy's Edge is just going to be this whole experience that is going to be entirely new to what. I'm not entirely new, but like
Yeah,
you
it's very
basically, yeah.
very experimental, very new. Excited to get like a big new thing out the gates. Usually, a lot of the times we're playing catch up for rides that have been around for 10 plus years or whatever. Like Forbidden Journey, right? Like we're not actively working on it, but when we do, it'll be really cool when it's open. But when we eventually get to Epic Universe, like getting those rides done will be really cool because it's like a new shiny thing. It's like if we started working on Tron right now, it'd be like, oh, it's the new shiny thing. Um, but yeah, the answer is most people are just excited for whatever they're working on. Any plans on fixing the payment methods, meaning the Visa gift card error? Unfortunately, MC Parks is merely a Minecraft server and not a payment processor. So that is an issue with Tebex, who does all of our uh, payment processing and tax calculating, all that fun stuff, all the gross businessy stuff. So it's on them, unfortunately, and we
We're
are
not accountants, unfortunately.
we are merely in limbo, unable to accept Visa gift cards as well. But if you encounter any other issues, feel free to DM me and I'll see if we can figure something out. Any updates on Downtown Disney? I've seen some work being done by the monorail station. Yeah, there's periodically some stuff being touched over by there. Nothing
It
too
is
crazy.
being largely refreshed in real life, and I think that's opening next year. So there's a lot of maybe we shouldn't touch anything until we know what's happening.
Yeah. There's a lot of moving parts and pieces with that. Um, there was, what? Not gonna say it. There was some work over there that I saw within the past month or so, but I don't know if that was like actual work or just like quick touch up stuff. So, uh, where are we at on the questions? Are you planning on expanding the food menus? I really want to see meals added to the restaurants. Um, yeah, eventually we'll add in more food items. Right now, a lot of our resource pack team uh, bandwidth is being spent on deliverables for new things like Galaxy's Edge and all the new Halloween costumes and merchandise. And then we're also going through the backlog of pre existing stuff and updating that all to match the new resource pack style. Uh, because of all of those wonderful factors, that means that like just new random things unrelated to a big content update um, aren't necessarily top priority. I think we have 100 some odd ride vehicles we still have to go through and update into the style, as well as like, I don't know, thousands of merchandise items. So new food items that aren't tied to like a seasonal event are a little low on the priority list, but I'm sure at some point eventually.
If you fancy yourself a good Minecraft modeler, apply.
Yeah.
We just got a couple new people, or at least one, maybe two.
Um,
I don't remember. Um,
yeah. we're growing the team. Cam asks, any work recently on Big Bird's Whirly Birdie at Busch Gardens, Tampa?
Look, Cam, if you want to come back and
Yeah, Cam, I feel
do
like
that for us,
that's a favorite attraction of yours. So if you feel so inclined to work on it, feel free to pop by and visit. Ryan said he will be validating the speed runs of the races. He's currently away though, so probably not right now. Any other questions? No, it looks like we're all caught up. Any more marathons planned? We'll probably do one of the springtime races. I'm not going to commit us to that right now, but it seemed like it was successful. People enjoyed it, so.
Are there more marathons gonna happen? Almost definitely.
Yeah.
Do we know which ones yet? Not even close.
All right, looks like we dropped off some people. So we are going to wrap up there. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for listening in and hanging out with us. I will have all of this information on Discord probably tomorrow. I don't want to do a 9:30 p.m. ping on a Wednesday, but I will. Actually, do I do it tonight? Josh, what do you think?
Well, I'm not doing the meeting upload till tomorrow, so.
Okay, so we'll hold off till tomorrow then. Do it all together. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask anybody on the team. We'll be around on the server. How does Ryan end it? Before he says adjourned, he says something else.
Oh, he does the old people mover exit. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. This meeting. Yeah.
Whatever Ryan says, this meeting is adjourned. Redacted. This meeting's redacted. Have a great night.
Just gonna start censoring everything in post.
I will see you guys on Friday for the opening ceremonies and the resource pack update, the pumpkin hunt launch, and all sorts of other cool, fun things beginning Friday evening for our opening ceremonies. But have a great night, guys. Bye.
Bye.